This is an incredible story about a woman in my electorate called Stella. About 4 years ago, she got a tingling feeling in her feet. Soon she couldn't feel her legs and she got rushed here to Bankstown Hospital. Before too long, she couldn't feel anything from the neck down. She actually got rushed to RPA because she had to have an emergency tracheotomy or she would have suffocated. What she had was something they later found out was called Guillain-Barré syndrome, something that could have happened to anybody. About a year ago, I ran into Stella's sister here at the hospital and she told me that Stella was recovering. She was able to use her arms again, but she still couldn't walk and she was having problems getting access to the NDIS. The NDIS were refusing to give her the things that she needed to go home. Things like making changes to the house so that it was wheelchair accessible. This is obviously pretty ridiculous because it's meant that Stella's been stuck here for almost 4 years in hospital when she could have been going home. Well, after a lot of work, finally the NDIS has made the changes that Stella needed to her house. And last week, after almost 4 years, Stella went home. It was a really emotional day. It was the first time Stella had been back in her house in almost 4 years, back to the place where that tingling feeling started, back to the place where she raised her kids who are now growing into fine young adults. It was a really special day. It took too long to happen. It took way too long to happen. But finally Stella's back home and it was a privilege to be there, to see it happen and to see Stella finally come.